Hello everybody, this is RockHound and welcome back to our Minecraft Let's Play, episode 62, I think. Let me check. 64. Crap! Yes, episode 64. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus for the last couple days. I've been having a lot of family stuff going on, and also I've been working on my latest video project, and I don't know if you've seen it already, but if you haven't, go check out the playlist for my new RockHound's video guide to Minecraft. It's going to be especially helpful for anybody that's new to Minecraft or is coming back and hasn't played for a while. So if you know somebody that's just learning, send them a link to the playlist. I'm sure it'll help them out to get started. And I've made that for a couple reasons. One is, well, the tutorials that I do consistently are my highest viewed videos. Even the older tutorials I have just are always getting more views than my latest stuff, and I guess I understand why. A lot of more people hit YouTube to try to find how to do something than to actually watch for entertainment. So I decided to go ahead and start a whole tutorial series, and it's going to start out very basic. It's covering just the getting started, what you need to know, and I'm going to move on to more advanced topics as time goes by, and once I fill up all of the topics that I can to kind of have a complete guide to Minecraft, I'm gonna work really hard to keep that up to date, make sure it's something that can be referred to for all of the latest information. So be sure to I don't know, bookmark it, whatever you want to do to be able to find it again and come back and view that in the future if you need any more information about Minecraft. Alright, so I don't know why I'm doing this now. I'm just talking and running around thinking about stuff that needs to be done. I've got a couple things I wanted to make a door here for like kind of a service entrance if people are dropping off supplies, or not supplies, but stuff for the inn and the tavern to have inventory. Gonna make an entrance into the basement here for pull up a carriage and drop the stuff off inside. I need to make a road out here. That's one of the things I want to do soon, really soon, is to go through the whole village and to lay out roads and figure out where stuff is going to have to go. Because I started that a little bit. I don't know if you've seen, I think 4 episodes ago I did a world download, and if anybody was in there looking around, they noticed this mess over here where I kind of started to make a road around the temple. Didn't get very far. I also want to have a road. There's a lot of partially done stuff here. So I've got a foundation over there. I want to build another house. This is not completely furnished inside, but check it out. I did go back after the last episode where I was making a roof for the whole episodes and talking about different stuff. I came back and I looked at it from a distance, and I looked at it from over there, and I just was really not happy with it. So I came back and I tore the majority of the roof out, rebuilt it as this, put a couple dormers in, and I kind of like it now. The inn still needs some windows, needs some furnishing on the inside. I think I've put in a couple windows since then, and I finished this little roof up here. I also put in a little bit of furnishing on the inside. I did some tables down here in the tavern. Not nearly enough, though, if you're going to have a tavern. I also started work. I put in some railings here. I started dividing up some of these rooms like you would have rooms to stay in. Get some roofing in there. I kind of like it. I ran out of some of the slabs in this side, but most of them are filled in. So there's lots of work to be done in the village. A lot of stuff, and it just is one of those things where I don't have a lot of time anymore, or at this point, to play when I'm not recording, and I don't want to use up my recording time doing an excessive amount of building off camera. So we'll have to do this on camera and try to figure stuff out. But I also, man, I want to go out, and I'm in snapshot 13W19A, which means there are horses. And I think I talked about this in one of my previous videos, maybe the last one. But there are horses out there, and man, I really want to find a horse, and I want to make a stables and all kinds of cool stuff going on. There's the new hardened clay and the colored hardened clay, the dyed hardened clay, which can make some really cool looking stuff. So I want to go out and mine up a bunch of clay, and I'll probably do that off camera between this video and next. And I guess I should kind of try to focus, but man, I've got a lot of stuff going on. So one of these episodes we'll work on roads and figuring out the rest of the village together, and that should be fun. Then I want to go out. I think I might work on the end this episode, next episode, which if I time my stuff right, I might actually get 2 episodes recorded today, and I start making some progress at not being a slacker and having a bunch of time between videos. I can, God, I'm probably not making much sense to you, but I'm thinking I can record multiple videos today if I manage my time right. Of course, I'm one of the kids in school who got the does not manage time wisely, because I'm just like all over the place. I'm sure you couldn't tell from my weird ramblings. But I want to work on the inn, get some stuff done, and then next episode maybe we can go out and try to find a horse. Go in a direction. Let's see. Ooh, I took a screenshot. Go maybe east, maybe straight east. I don't think I've been that far that direction. I think the mob spawners that direction. I've gone a long way south, and I've gone northwest where there's I know for a fact there's a witch hut probably about 1,000 blocks away, and I need to I've got an idea for a witch farm, but I thought I might depending on how my stuff goes, I'll do that later. Maybe that'll come up around Halloween. And then directly west or southwest. That might be a better bet, because I think east is the direction I went to try to find a village or Mushroom Island, maybe. I think. Oh man, it's been a long time. I might have to go back and check my videos, but I'm not getting anything done standing here talking. Oh, I have no wool. Let's go share some sheep. Can you tell I've been drinking wine? Shh, don't tell anybody. That's if you're not supposed to. So if you've watched many of my videos, you'll probably know that I am a proud father of 3 children, and 2 of my boys, or I have 2 boys. 2 of my children are boys. Oh boy. And 1 is a little girl. And my boys are 7 and 9. And they have been banished from the computer for a while now. They're homeschooled, and I believe in letting them kind of do what they want, and they learn a lot of stuff when they get these various interests. Like my oldest son is really interested in developing games and drawing, and he's making sprite sheets for different video games he wants to develop, and all kinds of cool stuff. But that kind of goes overboard at a certain point where they end up wanting to spend all day on the computer. And not that they're not learning anything, but it goes from, playing Minecraft and trying to figure out stuff and watching a cartoon here and there on Netflix to, we just spent 12 hours watching cartoons on Netflix, and then they act like they're not even human anymore. They can't function as civilized human beings. So we've had to kick them off the computer for a while. And I was thinking what would be fun, and I've been thinking about this for a while. But I work at a university, and in our department. In our department, we have a couple student workers, and one of them was talking to me recently about Magic the Gathering and how he plays and goes in tournaments. And I'm like, yeah, I used to play Magic the Gathering, and I wasn't great, I wasn't horrible, but I haven't. I was thinking about it, like when is the last time I've played Magic? And I realized that it was in 1997, so that's like 15 years ago that it was the last time I played Magic. And I looked through all my boxes of stuff that I have stashed in a closet, and I still have all of my old cards. And it just so happens I was at a birthday party for one of my friend's kids, and my friend, and my son is also his kid's friend. They all play Magic together, and they've just started and have a few cards. And I'm like, really? I just found. Hello, pig. You're not a sheep. That pig thinks he's a sheep. Zombie. You're not a sheep either. I heard a zombie. Anyway, my friend and his family are starting to play Magic, and I had just found my cards, so I came home and I got my cards out, and I built a little red speed deck, and I went over there and I kind of trounced him a couple times. If you're listening to this, that's that. You can deny it, but that's what happened. You know it. Anyway, I have purchased for myself and my sons a couple starter decks now, and some booster packs. Like I got a starter deck for each of us, and like 2 booster packs for each of us. And so I guess I'm going to get back into Magic the Gathering. I'm going to teach my sons how to play and start them down that path. And I figured it's something that's very educational. You have to do a lot of reading and math and strategy and all kinds of stuff. So, and it should be a lot of fun. I just need to convince my wife to play too, so it can be a whole family activity. But I tell you what, I went to the store, and when I played Magic, it was you got the starter deck, you got the big box of cards, or you got booster packs, and that was pretty much the only option. And when I went and was looking at cards, it was ridiculous as far as the number of different starter decks and booster packs. And I had to look like the befuddled, confused parent as I was standing there staring, because I didn't know, like, have they made it so that certain booster packs only go with certain starter decks? Because the booster packs are all like, there's like 15 different colors. There's red, black, yellow, all these different ones, and they have the different names on them that matched the starter decks, and I was like, did they make it so like this booster pack only has red and black in it, or just black? But I was talking to the student worker that I work with, and he said that all the booster packs are pretty much the same as they used to be. They're just random cards. They just made them match the starter decks for whatever reason. I don't know. Probably so that parents would buy more of them or something. I don't know. Shut up, zombie. We don't want you. Where are you? I've got a present for you, zombie. Oh, that was lame. Yeah. God dang it. One more time. There we go. Oh, tricky you. Look at you. Why didn't you do that before? Okay, so this is the shearing the sheep episode, apparently, and me talking about other stuff. But anyway, I haven't given my kids the cards yet. We're going to be going on a trip, but I might be back by the time this video publishes. I don't know when I'm going to publish it, so you can't know when it's going to publish. But anyway, I'm going to give them the cards and relearn how to play. I was looking at some of the Magic the Gathering videos on YouTube, and man, some of the rules and stuff they're talking about, I'm like, this is practically a whole new game. And I guess some of my cards would probably be good if I was playing certain types of tournaments, or just friendly play, which is really what I'll do. I might do what I guess they call a draft tournament. That sounds like a lot of fun. But other than that, there's a card shop here in town that does have tournaments occasionally, and they do the Friday Night Magic and all that stuff. So I don't know. I might take the kids and go play some Magic at a card shop. That'd be fun. Do a little tournament or something. But yeah. As far as the trip goes, I don't know. I might not be able to publish that many videos, but I'm hopefully going to have some backlogged. And this video itself, in the next few, probably will be published out when I'm actually gone, and or on the way back. I don't know. Anyway, my wife's, I mentioned in a previous video that my wife's grandmother was sick, and she passed away recently. So it's really a really sad time. I've been with my wife and her family a long time, and she's kind of my grandma too, and we're all pretty devastated. You know, it was cancer, and it was a weird kind of one of those deals where it was, you know, the official diagnosis was on the 4th, and then, like, you know, by 3 weeks later she had passed away. It was extremely aggressive, and I think, I don't know, maybe she knew before and just hadn't told the family and didn't want them to worry when it was kind of hopeless. But anyway, we're going to be going to a memorial service that we're having for her pretty soon, and we're trying to make the best of it. We're gonna. She was very adventuresome, and was, you know, even a month before we heard about the diagnosis, she was out traveling the world, visiting different places. You know, last year she was, I think, in Peru, and the year before that she was going to Africa and stuff. And it's pretty amazing woman. So I figure what she would want us to go and make the most of the trip. So we're gonna do that and be gone for a while. I don't know how many videos I'll get out in that time, but I'll try to get a backlog of stuff recorded so that I can release then. I've been doing okay. I think I've been I think I've been shearing sheep for like 10 minutes here, so how much do I have? A bunch. Holy cow, 4 stacks. Okay, that's just about as much as I want to get right now. One more. Boop. Okay. I've been recording a bunch of Feed the Beast, and I don't think I've published any of those out, but I have several recorded and ready to go with my Feed the Beast Adventures series. And the idea behind that was that I was recording as a streaming... Oh. I was recording similar to a stream, you know, everything live action and you know, whatever happened, and I would just go ahead and publish out all of it. Which is, I personally think, a pretty cool idea. Okay, these are going to be the small rooms. I'm going to build while I talk. I need spruce logs. Crap. Anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool idea to do that, and I have not gotten a huge response from that. People really seem to like the just vanilla episodes I do here with building, and I understand that. But if you want to see more Feed the Beast, let me know. I think I'm going to try to do some more, but I might just get as far as I've gone in that series already and publish out the videos that I've recorded, and then be done and start a new, like, season 2 of Feed the Beast. Because while it is cool, and I've kind of going back and forth about what to show, because when I was playing on the Cloudline server, which Cloudline server kind of went away. When I was playing on the Cloudline server, I was doing a lot of playing and a lot of building and creating things off of camera, and then just recording and kind of doing a here's what I've done lately type of episode. Ooh, that's a little bitty room right there. And I didn't, just watching the videos myself, I didn't find them that interesting, because you don't, you know, having a video where it's like, and then here's this other thing I built, and then this thing I built, and this I built, is not really that interesting. It's kind of like, well, that's fine, but, you know, if I want to see stuff that's built, I'll just build it myself. So I kind of went the other side of that coin, which is I'm going to record everything, and even though the quarry takes, you know, forever to produce anything, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just show whatever I get anyway. And it's kind of been a little bit like, well, now I have to wait for the quarry to get anything type of problem, where it's a little boring, a little slow. And I don't want that either. So I might just do a standard old Let's Play series of Feed the Beast. Oh, come on. Stupid door. Let's see. We'll throw those down, get the door, pick those back up. Anyway, I love Feed the Beast. I've had a couple different people contact me lately and say that they have seen my videos and that they would like me to join their server. And I may or may not have done that by the time this video goes live. I'm watching a couple guys. I'm not going to say the name now, just in case I decide not to join them. But there's a couple guys that look like they've got some cool stuff going on, and they're all LPers and are recording videos and stuff, and it looks pretty cool. And I really want to join join a community, and hopefully they'll stick around for a while. And I've had some experience with different servers with different guys. I played on the Birdcraft in there. I think there's a couple guys still doing that, but it kind of had died off for a while, so I had moved on. And I have this continuous struggle with my stinking internet, and I've got the best internet that my service offers right now, and I don't know. I really don't know whether I would lag anymore if I'm doing, like, I know one of the groups of guys I'm looking at right now. They do stuff like I'm gonna block this in right now. They do stuff like Race for Wool, which looks really awesome, and I would love to do that. But I just hope that my internet can handle it, because previously it did not. It choked on me and caused all kinds of trouble. Man, we're just about out of time for this episode. I spent the whole episode talking about Magic the Gathering and gathering wool. Maybe I'll call it Magic the Gathering Wool. Just because, I don't know. I find that amusing. Alright, what else did we need? What did we just need? We needed spruce logs. And you can see I've started working here, just kind of playing with some ideas about how I'll set up a kitchen in this room. Got the bar, got the tables. Needs probably some smaller tables as well. Maybe I'll take one of these out and make a couple, like a few smaller tables there. It really doesn't have to be functional. I'm not going to have a bunch of people on here pretending to drink in a tavern, but I would like it to look cool. This way is my forest. What was I saying? I was saying a while ago how I'm going to go on a trip with my family, and on the trip I'm going to give my kids some magic cards, and we're going to go do some other stuff as well, like Disneyland. Oh yeah. So that'll be fun. Come on. Need some spruce logs. This lumber mill / tree farm area has worked out really well as far as just planting the trees and leaving, and then coming back when I need some wood. It is pretty awesome. You know, I don't waste time doing the single tree and then bone meal thing, and it at first you'd think that'd be faster. You know, I've seen some pretty cool setups where you have use saplings and then bone meal, and you can have automated little systems and stuff. But you know, I come out over here, I chop down a bunch of trees, plant some saplings, leave, come back later, and everything's all growing. And these spruce, you can put 2 blocks away from another sapling and they will grow just fine. And you can see you can get a bunch of wood pretty quickly, especially have this crazy axe that I have. Alright. So, if you know anything, if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, and you're big into the Magic the Gathering scene, let me know if there's any info that I need to know. Like, are there things coming out? Like, should I wait buying boosters, or is stuff gonna become, I don't know. I know they do the whole this card's illegal now and you can't use it in anything type of deal. At least they used to. Everybody would base a deck around a certain card, like find a cool exploit and be like, oh, check this out, you can create a cool lock on somebody using this in this combo, and then they would shortly thereafter change the rules or disallow certain things, and your cards and your cool stuff wouldn't work anymore. And I have to say, I must not have been that good at the whole trading of cards for certain things when I was a younger man, because I was looking at my cards, and I probably have, I don't know, over 1,000 cards, I'd say, maybe 2 even, and I have not nearly as many rares as somebody with that many cards should have. And I think what happened was I would start building a deck, and I'd be like, I need 4 of whatever. And even if they were common, people would be really seeking a certain card at certain points of time, and I'd be like, oh, I'll give you this card for them, and it would be a rare that would now be worth, $30. At the time, it wasn't worth as much, and I'd trade it for cards worth a lot lesser value, even though I knew they were cheaper. I just wanted the card then so I could build a cool deck. So I was looking through my cards. I've got a couple things. I've got I've got 2 demonic tutors, a couple vampiric tutors, and they're worth quite a bit. But then I've got a few other cards. I've got my old Sarah Angels. I've got a couple beta cards like a Unholy Strength and stuff, which is pretty cool to have. Which they're not worth much, but I don't have any of the Moxes or anything, which would be awesome. But I've got a few cards worth some money, but not nearly as much as you'd think I would have for having like a whole ton of 15-year-old cards. I guess I just, like I said, I used to not be as good at trading, or not be concerned about really the value of the cards more than the playability at that point in time. But I don't know. Hopefully, I can use the game as a way to teach my kids about the value of different things and taking care of stuff and learning some strategy. All right. I tell you what, this was not an exciting episode. It was pretty much me blabbing for 30 minutes and chopping down trees and shearing sheep. But we've got some supplies now. We'll be able to fix up the inn, be able to do some more interior decorating, and I don't know. Next episode, I think I might try to go find a horse. I really want a horse, and I want to build the stables, and I don't know, maybe a whole horse farm. Can you breed horse? I would imagine so. I haven't looked into that. Oh, I think I heard a zombie. But anyway, I am just about out of time for this episode. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.